As it said, we live.
Oh, okay, there it is. Yep.
Ah,
Yep, there it is.
that.
It's rolling?
Yeah, it's rolling now. Yeah, it's rolling. It says,
Alright.
so we could use. Sir.
Who turned it in? I think it's locked.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Before we begin, we want to start off first by giving our praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
We want to give the honor to our teachers, the head elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. And we want to say peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
And the year is 2023. You know, hopefully all these prophecies are going to pass, which more than likely all the prophecies might not, fully come to pass this year, right? Maybe next year, only the Most High knows, right? As Yahushua told his disciples, no man knows that time or that day, right? Paraphrasing it, right? But nevertheless, man, we living in the time of Esau's downfall and the beginning of Jacob's king uprising. That's the perfect word to use. Yeah, the beginning of Jacob's uprising, man. Right? As you can see, as Esau, Edom's kingdom, as it's falling down simultaneously, Jacob is beginning to wake up, man. You got all these Israelites all over the world, calling themselves Israelites, and not even just people that were skin tone like us, people with different types of skin, like all over the world, man. You got different people calling themselves Israelites, man. People that look like the other nations call themselves Israelites. So, again, Jacob is waking up. Jacob is rising, right? Jacob living in Esau's downfall and Jacob uprising. So, Lord's will. Second to six. Yeah,
Dang, I'm on it too.
Yeah, I was just go ahead.
Hey, this is second Ezra 6, and verse I'm starting verse 6. Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other.
And that's the Most High speak. He said, "By me shall they be ended." So it's the Heavenly Father that's going to bring the destruction, man. Right? It's going to be on the Heavenly Father's side when He brings forth Esau's destruction, or the destruction of Esau's kingdom. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows?
So Idris is basically inquiring about the end of the world, as we are today, man. We're inquiring at the end of the world. When is it the end of the world going to be? Because we're ready to get the hell up out this hell hole, right? We're ready to get up out of captivity and finally live in peace, to finally be in our paradise, man. Right? That the Heavenly Father promised us. You got it, brother. Yeah.
It's St. Matthew 24, verse 3. St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when should these things be, and what should be the signs of thy coming and the end of the world? Which is this world. Not in the ultimate sense, all right, but the end of Ion, the end of an age, the end of a rulership, all right, the end of the so-called white man's reign of terror, and the bringing in of the nation of Israel's kingdom, which is Jacob's kingdom, which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native and similar Indians, all right.
We need a renewing, man. All right, it like me and the brother was speaking about before camp, man. This, if you're in your right mind, you're tired of damn Esau's kingdom, man. It's wearing out the saints, man. All right, these devils have worn out the saints of the Most High, which are you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, hey, man, this place is taking a toll on Jake, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, huge toll, man. Look at the way we went from being at least acting with some sense, with some type of cruelty to just living like wild beasts, man. Look at our women. Look at our men. Our men wouldn't be thugs and gangsters, right? At least back in the ancient world, although we was still going off, we at least had some type of honor. You know what I'm saying? We at least had some type of integrity. Our people, yeah, some type of sense. Yeah, there we go. We at least had some type of sense, man. Right now, our people don't got nothing, man. Right?
All right, back in 2nd Ezra 6 in verse 8. I started verse 7 again. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
And Esau's world, the beginning of Jacob.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
That's what the promise is like. And that's what the blessing is. It was promised down to from Abraham to Isaac. As people say, in Isaac shall I see be called, man. So from Abraham to Isaac, then down to Jacob, right? Which are the people on the sound right here, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's who the kingdom of heaven is for. That's what the promise is for, right? That's who going to be the next rulers of the world. Not Moab, not Ammon, right? Not Esau, right? Not these, you know, because Russia probably think they got next, but no, it's the children of Israel that got next, man. Once Esau kingdom falls, right? Jacob's kingdom is going to be next.
Yeah, the Esau, Russia and China.
And China, yeah.
The next power is a superpower. Basically, China is going to be like the financial side, and Russia is going to be the muscle.
Nope.
That's basically what they think.
Nope.
It's not going to happen. Both sides getting ready to sit on peace keep. All right.
And for you, over wishes the left. And for this world can start going.
Yes,
You got it, bro.
Verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob,
I had 2%. Now you wait on.
and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Jacob is beginning of it that father. That's beautiful, man. For Esau, right, on arch enemy, Esau, the so-called white man, right? The ones that put hell on us since we got over here. Really been putting hell on us, right? Since we was in the womb, right? Been in struggle since we was in fighting each other since we was in the womb, right? The same arch enemy, man. They're the end of the world, and Jacob is beginning of it that follows, man. So again, once Esau kingdoms come to an end, Jacob kingdom to an end.
Esau came in the power for the time. Once his kingdom falls, then all kingdoms go. Esau been in power for years now. Yeah. All right, by way of three major empires, America being the last one. This is Esau's last stronghold. All right. That's all you get up.
Yeah, come.
This Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets have been Deuteronomy chapter 2. Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets have been before thee, and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. The prophets will prophesy peace from the Lord when the prophet shall come to pass. Then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him. Right, so like I said, the prophets that have been before they go prophesying against many countries and against great kingdoms. And we're prophesying against America, against Babylon the Great. All right? What's up, little man?
Are y'all praying?
Yeah, we're teaching. See that?
You all right? You
Yes,
had a question or something? You all right? Yeah, I have something. Ezekiel 35, just back to it. This is Ezekiel 35, verse 1. It says, moreover, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. Mount Seir is the first word for Esau either, man. So the scripture says we're supposed to set our face against Mount Seir, be against it, right? We're supposed to be prophesying against America, Babylon the Great. Not saying, oh, God bless America. Not saying we want America to go back to being great again or whatever. You know, we want America to go back to normal. Nah, man, we're praying for the downfall of America. We're praying for the destruction of America. We're praying for that America be consumed with fire, thermonuclear fire, man. That's what we're praying to the Heavenly Father about. The one who you know is so-called God. We're praying that He brings forth fire into America. This place is wicked as hell.
Right, and the Lord, like we just read, the Lord sends out the prophets to prophesy against the place before He brings it down.
Yeah.
Nineveh was perfect example. Can we get Jonah the first chapter?
And because like Nineveh, the Lord told Jonah to go out there and prophesy against it before he destroys it. Warned him, look, I'm going to destroy this place, even though he didn't destroy it in Jonah's lifetime. Eventually, what happened? He destroyed it. Eventually. All right, so it's the same thing with the miracle. Now, it's like we've been quoting Acts the first chapter. We don't know the exact hour, time, minute, and second, and date the Most High is going to take this place out, but we know He's going to do it. All right, we can just hasten the day and guess and hoping that it's next week, not next week, this year, next year, early next year. But we really don't know. All right, but we know it's close, and eventually the Most High is going to make good on His word. Because again, we're on the Most High's time, not our time.
And if I might add, how do we know it's close? By the prophecies. Right. That's what the scripture say. Measure down the time diligently in itself. Right, when thou seest part of the signs passage, which I told you before, then shalt thou understand that
at the very same time, the Lord will begin to visit the world with you made.
Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. So again, that's how we know that we at the end of this man's kingdom, man, by the prophecies. We see the prophecies unfolding.
But it's got that Jonah.
Yeah, Jonah. I got it. Jonah, first chapter.
You started.
All right, con. This is the book of Jonah, the first chapter, starting at the first verse. It says, "Now the word of the Lord came to Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it."
Right, and cry against it, speak against it. That's the same thing the Lord got us doing. All right, starting with the elders and the apostles of great bills, going to brothers, we're going down. The same thing. All right, cry against it. Go out there and speak against it. All right.
It says, "Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness has come up before me."
Right, their wickedness has come up before thee. And it's the same thing with the America. The wickedness has come up before the Lord with this place of America. But really, this whole system, because the whole world is wicked. Right? This scripture says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So not just America, even though America is by far the most wicked. America, these other lands like Europe and all these other places are wicked as hell too. Africa, it's wickedness going on all around the world because there's no the judgment is not being executed. Right. All right. You got the LGBTQ community not just here in America, it's all over the place, even in the Holy Land.
Yeah.
All right. So this whole world is engulfed with wickedness, and that's why the Lord's going to eliminate Esau's kingdom. All right, take Esau's kingdom down by destroying America. The rest of the government will fall. All right, what's America? All right.
Like they say in the world, cutting the head off the snake, man.
Yeah, they're killing the snake. All right.
All right, verse 3, it says, "But Jonah rose up to flee into Tarshish from the presence of the Lord, and went down to Joppa, and he found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid."
Right, which is Tarshish is what? Spain. All right, so the Lord told him to go to Nineveh and speak against it. All right. And he said, "No, I'm gonna go to Spain instead." All right, and what happened? The Lord, we already know the story. The Lord threw him off the boat, and he basically turned it back. Yeah. And turned it back, and then he went and basically prophesied against it. Now, even though the Lord didn't destroy them when he told Jonah he was going to destroy it because Nineveh repented. All right, but eventually what happened? The Lord destroyed it. All right. That's it. This is the book of Tobit, chapter 14, verse 3. I started 12. The book of Tobit, chapter 14, verse 13. "Wherefore, before he come home with honor, bearing his father and mother-in-law honorably, and he inherited their substance and their father Tobit. And he died in Ebecton, so like I should have said that word, Bede, being 107 and 20 years old. But before he died, he heard of the destruction of Nineveh, which was taken by Nebuchadnezzar and the Syrians before his death. He rejoiced over Nineveh." Right, so the Lord eventually destroyed Nineveh. All right, I should have read a little bit up, but that's mainly important. But the Lord eventually brought judgment on Nineveh. So the Lord sent his prophet out of there, which in that case it was Jonah. All right, he sent him out there and prophesied against it, and what happened? Eventually the Lord destroyed it. And it's the same thing with America. Eventually the Lord is going to bring judgment on this place. And when he does, it's going to be the greatest judgment ever done on a ever.
Yep.
All right, because the Lord's going to wipe out a whole continent. All right, that nobody's never going to dwell here again. The flood was devastating, but so-called civilization did come back. The Lord did allow, lands and things, plants and people to grow, to occupy the lands, even though the flood, broke things up and destroyed everybody except 8 people.
but the Lord allowed it to come back. All right, but this time it's America. The Lord's going to destroy America, and nobody's going to go in there and get it. There's no plants are going to grow here, no trees are going to grow here, no rivers, no water. It's just going to be a giant desert. All right, so that judgment's going to be harsh, man. And it's well deserved. And America's a wicked, like I said, America's a wicked ass place. All the wickedness going on in the world, it starts in America. And it just spreads out everywhere else. All right, that's all I had. So I need
This is Revelation 21, in verse 5. And it reads, and he said, and he that sat upon the throne that said, behold, I make all things new. And he said to me, right, for these words are faithful and true.
Yeah, all things new. And that word new really just means refresh. You know, so the Heavenly Father's going to refresh, basically restart, refresh the earth, man.
Let me read verse 4.
Esau called the global reset.
Yeah, well, it's,
That's what Most High would use it. He called the global reset.
that's
On
what
the world.
that's what the earth needs, man. A reset, man. Because the only way that because these people, they still gonna be wicked as hell, man. Right? The Heavenly Father got to put a restart on the earth, man. Right? Because like I said, the only thing that's gonna fix these people is death. That's the only thing that's gonna fix this earth, man. Or fix these people, death.
It's like Revelation 21, verse 4. And Yahweh Shai shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
Amongst who? Sorrow, right? Or crying. Really, yeah, the whole world, but really the house of Israel, right? It starts with the house of Israel. We're the ones that's not going to feel no more pain. Well, yeah, only the house of Israel. No more pain, no more death, right? Because we're the ones that's going to be immortal.
Yeah, that only cloud.
Only Israel, man. There'll be no more death, no more sorrow, no more crying, right? Because again, the house of Israel is only the ones that's going to be immortal.
Yeah, death is death. I just get to say death to be swallowed up in victory, like it says in the book of Corinthians. No more death amongst the nation of Israel, no more pain, no more sorrow, no more nothing. But as far as the other nations go, they'll still be catching, they'll still get sick, they'll be able to die. As far as Israel, we'll be good for life, for all eternity. No more problems. The other nations, they'll still have problems. All right, especially the so-called white man. But once Esau is eliminated, the other nations, even though they'll still die and all of that, it'll be a better life for them. Better life than you living now. Look at you now. You get bombed left and right. Countries to somewhat prosperous. Well, you did have like Aleppo, Syria, Aleppo, it was a prosperous country until Esau came over there and bombed it. All right, same thing with Afghanistan and all them other places. They were somewhat civilized places until America came over there and bombed it. All right, so we're not gonna do that. All right, we're not gonna take the chariots and just invade and shit just because we want something that you got. We're not gonna do that in the kingdom. All right,
we're gonna rule the nations with righteousness. Well, we're gonna rule over them with righteousness, shall I say? According to the law. Like if you following the laws, the Heavenly Father, then you're gonna get rewarded as such.
Yeah, because the nation's inheritance is their land.
Yeah.
When you read in Deuteronomy, in certain places like we was crossing through, the Lord told us not to mess with them, because the Lord gave that land to them. All right, so we're gonna honor that even in the kingdom. We're not gonna take the land of hell.
Yeah.
Let's go invade and take the land of hell. People gonna have dominance over the planet Earth, but that'll be their inheritance.
You're gonna pay tribute to us anyways.
Yeah.
So we, you know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna do like Esau, man. We go over there and palm and shit and just take this. We not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So we'll be better off with us ruling than Esau.
Honestly.
Way better off. All right, everybody suffers from this, man. Power.
Right. Yeah, come on, man. Jake is naturally peaceful, man.
Yeah, man.
Jake like to chill, man. Yeah, we're gonna govern over the other nation, but hey, man, we're not gonna do like how Esau does, man.
At the end of the day, with us ruling the world, that's when world peace truth is gonna come.
Yeah, come on.
Like peace for the whole world. That's when it's gonna come under us. Under
Yeah, just like in the times of King Solomon, man.
just like in the times of King Solomon.
Come on.
Okay, I got a real quick one. This this is like this Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Oh, wow. So I say, yeah, like when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So that's, what applies even in the kingdom. Who's the righteous? The nation of Israel.
And if I might add, man, hey, like what I said, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. You see all these people out here, man. All these, you got a lot of homelessness out here. That's because the wicked are in authority. When the righteous are in authority, man, ain't gonna be no more homelessness. There's gonna be no more world hunger.
Except for Esau.
Except for Esau. That's it. Because he deserves it.
Yeah, he deserves it.
He deserves it because, again, under his rulership, you got everybody mourning, man. Everybody's catching hell under your rulership, man. Right? Again, there should be no such thing. Here you got all the money in the world, all the resources in the world, but you don't want to fix world hunger. And so you don't want to fix world homelessness.
Yeah, the only thing matters is young people matters is Israel.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lord, gave you your inheritance and all that. At the end of the day, we don't care about you motherfuckers, man. The Lord said you're a spiritual man. Yeah. We really, you know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures also say, you was made to be outside. I got you. You don't give two shits, none of us give two shits about us. Why should we care about you motherfuckers, man? At the end of the day.
Isaiah 40.
Yeah, I mean, you can get that. I got
Oh, yeah, okay.
This is Leviticus chapter 25, verse 44. But thy bondmen and thy bondmaids which thou shalt have shall be of the heathen that are round about you. For of them shall ye buy bondmen and bondmaids. You're just a slave. No, you're just a slave. You just created to be our slave. All right, so in a way, you are kind of important, but we do need slaves. At the end of the day, we don't get two slaves. We don't either. All right? So you don't care about us. Parable of Lazarus. Yeah, rich, yeah. Dog came in the church. You motherfuckers, none of these motherfuckers came already.
Yeah, you benefited off our pain and suffering too. That's true.
Yeah, console in the kingdom, we're gonna put up all y'all asses. And after that 1,000-year period, you get your land back and all that.
Yeah.
Right. But at the end of the day, fuck you, fuck Esau and fuck the nation.
Yeah. Y'all gonna build up our kingdom like how we built up y'all.
Yep. Only nation that matters is the people on this shine, man. All right, that's it. We, as long as we living good in the straight, we straight, we good, man. These kingdoms got fat, but we fucking starved, man. The days is over, man. Bought over, man. All right, you got it out.
Yeah, come on. This is Isaiah 40 and verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the hours.
They count as a drop of, what did it say? Dust.
The drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance.
Right. So it's like a little strip of dust, like you carrying a large bucket of water, and a little drops get out. But you ain't trying to jump down the
Yeah, right.
Them little drops, man. You keep walking. That's what the Lord compares you to, man.
Yeah, man. In the Apocrypha, the Most High compares them unto sinners, man. They're fun, man. So, hey, man, you're not worth nothing, man.
So, 11:38. Brother did make it. Brother made a beautiful point, man.
Y'all benefited off our pain and suffering too. So we're gonna benefit off of yours in the kingdom.
Yeah, like them Arabs and all them. Who spends the most money with us? them Jake. They don't care about them, man.
Yeah.
What if they ever built what?
That's what
Black.
that's
As far as that community,
yeah, they be laughing at Jake.
yeah, but you want me to bring that up?
Yeah, nah.
All right, this is Psalm chapter 149, and I'll start at. Oh, you want that one?
Yeah.
Hold on, can I read this one real quick? This Psalm chapter. Think about this one. It's Psalm chapter 149, verse 6. Psalm chapter 149, verse 6. Let the high praise of Yahweh be in the mouth and a two-edged sword. It's like it's two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people. Bind their kings with chains and their nobles with feathers of iron to execute upon them the judgment written. Dishonor have all the saints, praise you, Lord. Right, so we're going to execute judgment, man. Starting with the least among Esau. We're the Lord with these other nations, man. All right. So we're going to execute judgment on the other nations, man. All right. It's going to be harsh, fierce judgment. All right. That got you right now. This is you're talking about here. This is Psalm chapter 147, verse 14. He maketh peace. I just go to 14. Verse 15. I started 16. I started 18. Yeah. Psalm chapter 147, verse 18. He sends out his word and meddle with them. He causes the wind to blow, the waters flow. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation as far as his judgment. Praise ye.
Yeah, so you other nations don't matter. It says he showed his word to Jacob. We have not dealt so with any nation. So the Heavenly Father don't care about your other nations anyway, man. Right? The only nation that he care about is the house of Israel. And these are the only people that we care about, man. We don't care about your other nations. Right? Because again, while we was sitting catching all types of hell, right, what were you doing? You was benefiting off our pain and suffering. Get it, brother, of our parable of Lazarus and the rich man. Right, and how the dogs lick the swords, the other nations will be the dogs that lick our swords. Again, you benefited off our pain and suffering. So we're going to benefit off your pain and suffering. You're going to build up our kingdom the same way we had to build up yours.
I got another one real quick. This 2nd Ezra chapter 3, verse 32. Or is there any other people that know thee besides Israel? And what generation have so dealt, so believed thy covenants is Jacob? Jumping down to verse 36. 35, like jumping down to verse 35. But when was it that they which dwell upon the earth that have sinned in thy sight? And what people have so kept thy commandments? Right now, we understand that all people aren't 100% righteous. We understand that the scripture say the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor. So Jake still does have some sense of righteousness, a little bit of sense of righteousness about it. All right, even though again we're not 100, all the whole nation ain't 100% righteous, which we can't be. Because with one thing, we're under this devil, and two, we're in these chains of darkness. All right, so we can't be 100% righteous. All right, but again, Jake has some sense of righteousness in him. All right, again, Jacob knows to cook his food. The scripture say you ain't supposed to eat an animal, it's half cooked, or that has blood in it. Jake know they're supposed to fully cook their food all the way.
Jake know they ain't supposed to be. I don't want to take it there. Jake know they ain't supposed to be popping another man in his breakfast.
Yeah, that's why they ain't hiding, man. Well, not so much now. It's hiding over, but at first Jake was hiding because they know in the spirit that's wrong.
Man.
Yeah, or the man, Jacob know better, feel bad about, even though they'll still do it, go out there and commit adultery. Even though they'll still go out there and do it, but in the back of their mind, they'll feel bad about it. All right, so yeah, man, like it's good to say again, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor. He saw allows it to happen, so the niggas do it, participate in it.
And then not even he pushes it unto you.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. He pushes it until you right in front of your face. Music,
Yeah, by entertainment.
yeah, man, entertainment. Yeah, and your own people too. You was a nigga like Lil Wayne and Chris Brown and stuff. And being young boy, Lil Durk and all them niggas, man, to influence you to go live that type of lifestyle.
Verse 30, verse 36. Thou shalt find that Israel by thy name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. Right, but Israel by thy name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. Because Esau ain't trying to keep none of the precepts, man, of the Lord. That's why Zechariah said that we're going to have to basically beat them into submission. If they don't do what Oslaki, if they don't come, keep the Feast of Tabernacles, all the other high holy days, law, statutes, commandments, the Lord said He was going to give them no rain. He's like going to play. The Lord's going to play them, so they're going to be forced to keep the laws. All right, rather they like it or like it or not, they're going to be forced to keep. All right, law, statutes, commandments.
Yeah, no more eating squid, Moab.
Yeah. That's how we're going to judge. We're going to judge them through the law.
To the law.
Not by how we feel, it's by way of the law. All right. That's why the Lord has to make us perfect, because we're not perfect. Program us to have all 613 laws in us, so we can judge them. All right. You go ahead.
Shows you ain't, and also it shows you ain't under the second covenant yet, man.
Right.
Not fully, at least.
Yeah, like we always say, why would we be out here? No reason for us to be out here. The Lord told us to go out and speak unto His people. If all His people were righteous, why are we out here? There's no reason for us to be out here. The scripture said, "He that is whole, he's not a physician." We're like spiritual physicians. Start with the Lord Yahushua. We're like spiritual physicians. His word is the healing. It's the healing medicine. The healing herb. All right. So again, if the Lord said He called the righteous to repentance. All right. So again, if that's the case, we wouldn't be out here. Because all Israel is perfect. Why would we be out here? There's no sense of us being out here.
Right.
Like the Lord said, it says, teach everyone his neighbor. If all our people were righteous, why would we have to teach them?
That's it, yeah.
You got it out.
All right, this is Second Ezra 5, and I'm just go straight to the point. In verse 28, and now, O Lord, why has verse 27, and among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all.
Yeah, the Lord only gave us the law. Right? The Lord only gave us the law.
Yeah, so He loves us.
So we love
If He loved everybody, He would have gave the law to everybody. He would have told Moses to go tell all the nations, not just Israel, the sons of Israel, go tell the sons of Edom, the sons of Moab, the sons of Ammon, the sons of Ham, and look, follow my laws and commandments, because I love you guys. No, the Lord only gave it to us because He loves us. He looks at you basically, look, where the Lord is looking out for us. That's why He tells us not to eat certain things, so we won't get sick and die.
That's it.
Or not to be homosexual because you catch some diseases and you die. All right? Not commit adultery because man can be running into your man's house and man can put you to death. All right? So that's why. That's why at the end of the day, He don't care about the other things. That's why He didn't give them the laws. That's it. All right? So I give it up.
Yeah, that was close. I'll jump straight to it. You wanted that Revelation 11. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's brother. You have something?
Yeah, you go ahead, man.
That's it.
All right, this is Isaiah 14 and verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
The Lord is going to set us, the house of Israel, right, or all 12 tribes. It said, the Lord have mercy on Jacob, yet will He choose Israel and set them in their own land. He's going to set us in our own land, man. Right, and that's what we're waiting for, man. Once this damn kingdom, all right, known as Babylon, or the first daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great, all right, I'm going to say Once this place falls, man, Jacob's kingdom is going to begin, right? And that's when the Lord's going to set us, start, first and foremost, start with the elect, right? Then we're going to bring back the nation, all right? We're going to be in our own land, right? We're going to keep the laws of the Lord in our own land. And then we're going to teach the laws of the Lord to the other nations. And then eventually, after that 1,000-year period, right? You other nations, you're gonna go over to your respective lands. You're gonna keep the laws of the Lord there, right? And then the world is gonna be in order, right? Order is gonna be upon the world then. And be at peace.
All right, quick precept. Okay, this 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 33. And I said, speak on my people, speak on my Lord. This said he unto me, thou art sore troubled in mind for Israel's sake. Lovest thou that people better than he that made them? All right, so again, the Lord loves us. This 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 33. And I said, speak on my Lord. This said he unto me, thou art sore troubled in mind for Israel's sake. Lovest thou that people better than he that made them? All right, so do we love our people more than the Most High loves us? No. All right, again, that's why the Most High again has his men on the highways and the byways to warn our people. Again, our people are hard-headed.
Hard-headed.
Verse 34. But I said, no, Lord, but of very grief have I spoken, for my reins pain me every hour, while I labor to comprehend the ways of the Most High and seek out parts of his judgment. And he said unto me, thou canst not. And I said, wherefore, Lord, right, you can't seek out the Lord. The Lord said his ways are not our ways, and his thoughts are not our thoughts. It's paraphrasing. So, yeah, man, you might look at it as harsh. Our people might look at it as harsh, but really that's love. Like when the Lord put a nigga to death is a homosexual, that's the Lord showing love at the end of the day.
Hey, the Lord chastens those who he loves.
Yeah, because really he's played in his mind, and he's nothing but a fucking castle on the earth anyway. And he dies and goes back to the spirit world. He comes back later.
It's kind of like the Most High take you out of your misery.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he's miserable in it. Right. Like all these study shows, a lot of homosexuals are depressed. And even amongst it's a study too that says that amongst the same-sex marriage and couples, they're the most violent. Why? Because it's supposed that shit just don't work, man. Right? It just don't work.
Demons.
Yeah. Two women together, that shit ain't. Women are already fucking crazy. Now you got two of them together. A man is what keep that balance.
Yeah.
See, two women together. That's why again they do like them sex, them murder scenes and all that. The most brutal ones be them same-sex marriage. But it's the scripture that says how the law of the Lord is perfect. Psalms 19.
Hey, man, brother makes some beautiful points, man. Show you, man, why we need the law of the Heavenly Father to be established on the earth. We need the law, statutes, and commandments to be established on the earth, man. Right? You won't have all this craziness. If the laws of the heaven, the true judgment was established on the earth, you wouldn't have, the world wouldn't be in such a terrible state, man. It wouldn't be so wicked. But, due to the wicked rule in the world, man, he's not going to push forth the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord.
Yeah, because he naturally hates the laws of the Lord, man.
Yeah, it's good to see what the heathen done to declare my statutes.
Right.
He haven't done anything. Well, I got one verse like it. Verse 35, he said unto me, thou canst not. I said, wherefore, Lord, whereunto was I born then? Or why was not my mother's grave, my mother's womb in my grave, that I might not have seen the travail of Jacob and the worrisome toil of the stock of Israel? Right, a lot of people really, but we really have, see, we have sympathy for our people. A lot of people, man, out of control, man. And then you start, losing compassion. You start losing compassion for them, all right? Because people, right, man, like certain prophets, they were crying, signing, crying to the Lord to help our people. And then they turned their mind saying, like, yeah, these people trying to kill me, I'm just trying to help them. Fuck them, hell, fuck them. That's the attitude. That's the time we went to it. And brother hit a beautiful point, man. You really do be feeling bad for people that believe. You think to yourself, these motherfuckers are wicked. Fuck them people, man. When you first come in the truth, that's true. You want to teach and help everybody, but then you realize these people, they don't want nothing to do with the Lord. So bitch, you like, man, to help with them. Yeah. Just teach the elect and keep it. That's why the Lord said, lift up your cry, no prayer for this people. Man, these niggas are fucking freaking wicked as hell. Like Jeremiah the 5th chapter. They don't pass the keys of the wicked. Yeah. And like the brother said, they don't want nothing to do with the Lord, so hey, we don't want nothing to do with you. We want the Lord to destroy you. You don't want nothing to do with your power. All right, let the Most High destroy you. Open up on you. Again, what's bad? I got one more. I got. This is 2 Ezra chapter 7, verse 20. But there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of Yahweh that is set before them. Right, so a lot of people despise the laws of the Lord. That's why the Lord, they get punished. All right, verse 21. For Yahweh have given them straight commandments to such as come what they should do to live, even as they come, that they should observe to avoid punishment.
So, and he give you, that's why he got his man set up out here, man. Right, so one, he will give you the instruction how to live better, right? But hey, niggas want to choose death.
Yeah. See, all right, Lord set up laws that you can't. How to conduct yourself in the earth. You niggas just asking me death, man. Like, straight up, man. Like, a lot of situations, they get killed like by the police. See the nigga that got choked out on the subway, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nigga Jake to be doing too much, man.
That's it.
Just relax, man. All right.
Back in Isaiah 14 and verse 1. It's like, and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives whose captives they were.
They should have taken them captives whose captives they were. That's what we're going to possess for servants and handmaids. The same ones that had us in captivity, man. As it says in Revelation 13, around 10, he that leadeth to captivity should go into captivity. So, you know, we especially starting first and foremost when you saw Edom and the so-called white man, right? You know, you see what kind of, you know, what he did to us, you know, when he had us under his rule. So it's only going to be fair that we rule over him harshly the same way he ruled over us. That's only fair. Yeah, rigor. That's it. Rigor. That's the word. Yeah, rigor.
But we're not going to be doing all that wicked shit that Esau was doing, butt breaking and stuff like that. Man.
Nah, man.
We're not doing none of that, man. The beautiful thing about it, we're going to have our foot on your necks with righteousness, man. With full righteousness, man.
Yep.
All right? Eye for eye, tooth for a tooth, man.
Yeah, I got another piece of it. It's Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee should be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, should go into captivity. And they that spoil thee should be a spoil, and they that prey upon thee will like give for a prey. That's all these nations. All right. They're all our adversaries. They all prey upon us. All right. The Lord said they're all our adversaries. This is from Psalms 83.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yep. But yeah, but the curses are when you flip back on them, they're gonna go to captivity and all that. So yeah, like I said, all our adversaries, every one of them will go into captivity. All of them that spoil these should be a spoil. So the spoil means you take, so we're gonna take them captive and slavery.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right. And the real deal beat their ass, not just the so-called white man, but the other nations too.
Yep. Pull your ass with a rod of iron.
The Hamites, all you motherfuckers, the Arabs, East Indians, all of you, man. We're gonna get all of you, man. And you're all our enemy because the Lord said you are enemy. The Lord, Psalms, what's that, 83? 83. Yeah. So like, you got it out there.
All right, this is Deuteronomy 30 and verse 7. The Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee.
Yep, all the curses that we had down there, the Lord is going to basically take it off of us and put it on y'all. Right? Y'all ruled over us, and we'll rule over y'all. Right?
Which persecuted thee, and thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord and do all his commandments, it's like which I commanded thee this day.
That's what we did, man. That's what we're waiting to do for the Lord to, you know what I'm saying, put his laws, statutes, and commandments on the inward part so that we can be perfectly obedient to him, man. Right? We're waiting for that righteousness. We're waiting. We have some.
Oh, no.
Ezekiel 36, I will sprinkle clean water upon you. That's what we're waiting for, man. For the Lord to sprinkle that clean water upon us, man. Cleanse us from our filthiness, all of our sins and iniquity, man. So that we may be perfect. Right? Because, you know, I know a brother made a statement one time, man. You know, we want to get back together with our power, man. Right? We're ready to be one with our power again. Right? And the only way that's going to happen is if the Lord would, you know, again, the only way that's going to happen is if the Lord has to put his law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, man.
Because the Lord Yahweh Shai is the mediator. We can't go directly to the Heavenly Father.
Yeah,
We had that one woman talking about you go straight to the Heavenly Father. You don't have to go through the Lord, man. People like that don't know what they're talking about, man.
You hear this doing the scriptures in the power of the Most High, man. Represent for you.
All right, this is Ezekiel 36 and verse 25. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you.
Before you read that, can I get this real quick? To back you up, this is sure the Most High ain't dealing with us right now. This Isaiah chapter 1, verse 12. Verse 11. Verse 9. I started verse 9. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 9. Except the Lord of hosts left unto us a very small remnant. We should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like a Gomorrah, which means destroyed. All right. Verse 10. Hear the word of the Lord, ye rulers of Sodom. Give ear unto the law of our power, ye people of Gomorrah. To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me? Says the Lord. I am full of your burnt offerings and rams, and the fats of your fed beasts, and I delight not in the bulls of bullocks, or the lambs of he-goats. When ye come to appear before me, would have required this at your hand to tread my courts. Bring no more vain accusations, incense, and abominations unto your incense and abomination unto me. The new moons and Sabbaths, the call of assemblies, I cannot away with it. As the iniquity, even as assembly, solemn meeting. Your new moons and your appointed feasts, my soul hated. They are a trouble unto me. I am weary to burn them. And when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide my eyes from you. Then when ye make your prayers, I will not hear your hands. Not hear your hands are full of blood. Wash it. It's like it. So yeah, the Lord basically casts us off. All right. So you get Hosea the first chapter. Back that up. Cool. I can grab that real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point of having a mediator, which is the Son of the Heavenly Father, the Lord Yahweh Shai.
Hey, Acts the 5th chapter. The Lord raised up Yahweh Shai.
This is Hosea chapter 1. I started verse 3. Hosea chapter 1, verse 3. So he went and took Gomer, the daughter of Dalam, which conceived and bare him a son. And the Lord said unto him, call his name Jezreel, for yet a little while, and I will avenge the blood of Jezreel upon the house of Jehud, and I will cause to cease the kingdom of the house of Israel. And it shall come to pass at that day that I will bring the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel, and shall conceive again, and bear a son. And I will say unto him, call her name Lo-Ruhamah, for I will no more have mercy upon the house of Israel, but I will utterly take them away. But I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and will save them by the Lord their power, and will no more and not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, nor by horses, nor by horsemen. Now when she had wearied winged Lo-Ruhamah, she conceived and bare a son. And Yahweh said, call his name Lo-Amah, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your power. Right, so the Lord cast us off. All right, but through the blood of the Lord Yahweh Shai, through the word of English calls Christ, the Lord is adopting us back. But we have to go through the mediator, which is the Lord Yahweh Shai.
Right.
So we can't just go straight to the Heavenly Father. Even like the Muslims, like niggas that turn into Muslim, they'll say another reason why I became a Muslim, because I wanted to go directly to God. Like, why did I have to talk to Jesus to get to God? It's one that rapper, what's his name? What's that nigga name, man? Rollo. He said that. He turned into a Muslim. He said the reason why he turned is because he didn't want to go through God. Jesus, we call Jesus, his Lord, ready to the house shop, but he wanted to go directly to God. He wanted to straight to God. Allah, he called the Lord Allah. All right? But you can't do that, man. You got to talk. You got to have a mediator, man.
Yes.
the Lord cast us off.
That's what the bloody house shot is for, man. So that we, you know, that blood, so that we can be redeemed back to the heavenly Father.
That's pretty much it. You read further down, it goes in, you know, how the Lord is going to adopt us back, basically, through the blood of the Lord.
First, you talk about kiss the son. We're supposed to worship the house shot, man.
That's what it says. One mediator between us and Yahweh. And then Yahweh shall.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's them without blemish.
All right, this is
Still important.
This is
Ezekiel.
we about to have
This is Ezekiel 36 and 21. For I had pity for my holy name, which the house of Israel had profaned among the heathen, whither they went. Therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for my holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen, whither ye went. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries, and will bring you into your own land.
Right, you think about it, it's like anything. You think about it, we basically very we're supposed to be the righteous people on the earth. Look at us, man. Look at us, man. Look at our people, man. Look what our people are involved in, man.
You said that because the house of Israel is likened to the Lord's woman. Now, a woman is like a representation of a man. If your woman out here being a harlot, let's say he walking down the street with niggas in the corner, man, look at him, man.
Yep.
Over there with that, she was just sleeping with Fred last night. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that real talk, though, yeah.
He going outside, man.
That way they say he going. That way they say he going outside, man. You know, so like the brother said, man, we basically embarrassed him all the time, man. Playing the harlot and whatnot. You got something?
Yeah, cuz. Hey, two real quick.
Yeah,
Right now.
man.
It's Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, hold a ripe seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? Right, so like the Lord said, the Lord called us degenerates, man. And again, we're supposed to be a representation of the Most High on the earth.
Yes.
And our people are like the Lord said, we're degenerates. Our majority of our people are degenerates. But you cool, tap dancing monkeys, man. That's all you are, man. Wicked, tap dancing, cool monkeys. All right? This I got another slide here. One more if I can. This Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 1. And say, if a man put away his wife, and she go forth to him and become another man, shall he return unto her again? Shall not thy land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, said the Lord. Right, so we basically symbolically we're out there sleeping with all type of men. And now we're gonna obey the Most High. Please take me back. Please. All right? All these philosophies and things like that. But the Lord said again, he reserved himself 7,000 men will not violate each for all. The elect will be found with no guile. So the elect are excluded from that. But the 2/3, when all hell breaks loose, they've been out here doing all this wicked shit, crazy shit. And then when when all hell breaks loose, they're gonna want to turn back to the Most High for help. Hey, look now, look. Right, yeah, well, yeah, that's why I said take this stupid shit, man. Take it right around and do all smoking. That's stupid, man.
I ain't see that.
Yeah, I ain't see that.
Hey, smoking marijuana. yeah. That's why I take it for you. That big ass, you already a fucking target. They might already think you're already dope in it.
Yeah.
Stupid, man. Yeah, that's basically what it's going to come down to. You've been out here sleeping around for years. The Lord is stretched out his hands to give you repentance. You shut the Most High's hands with. All right, and then when Jacob trouble go down, you want to try to turn back to the Most High. But you've been out here sleeping with all these other things.
It's beautiful. You brought out the scripture preached earlier about how we would have been likened to Sodom and Gomorrah. See, the Heavenly Father could have completely done away with us. But no, the Heavenly Father showing his love upon us, having mercy upon us, still stretching out his hand to us, man. You know, still stretching out his hand to his people. You keep slapping it away. See, again, the Heavenly Father could have been done away with us. But no, due to that love that he had for us, right, he kept showing mercy.
It's for the elect's sake.
That's what the elect say.
You get one of my favorite scriptures real quick, Isaiah 42:1. I got another real quick if I can. I'm gonna be quiet for a little while.
Yeah, I love you, man.
This is Romans chapter 11, verse 3.
Isaiah
42. Romans chapter 11, verse 3. And the Lord, they have killed the prophets and digged down thy altars. And I am left alone, and they seek my life. Verse 4. But what said the answer of Yahweh unto him? I have reserved myself 7,000 men who will not bow the knee to the image of Baal. Even so then in this present time also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. And if grace then is without no works, otherwise grace is no more grace, but it is be of works, then is it no more grace. Otherwise work is no more work. Verse 7. What then Israel have not obtained what they seek it for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest was blinded. Right, so the Lord has reserved himself 7,000 men, which is 7 is the number of completions, which that complete number is who? Is what? The 141,000 and 130 who the Lord's going to deliver. All right? Basically excluded from the judgment. The rest of our people, they're going to be judged because they're harlots. That's it. And their main love is the so-called white man. All right? Their main love is the so-called white man.
As you read in that Jeremiah the 3rd chapter, what did the Lord say? Yet return again unto me. You know, and that's what we did, man. Right? Because at one point in time, we was playing the harlot with many loves. We was, digging into these different philosophies, believing in the giants and whatnot. And they believing that Esau was reptiles and shit. Right? But we turn away from those philosophies, right? And we turn back to, our one with God.
Aliens from outer space. Definitely really was talking about it. It is talking about us.
Alright, this is Isaiah 42 and verse 1. It said, Behold my servant, whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles.
Right, the Lord said his soul, his elect, in whom his soul delighteth. So he only takes delight in his elect. That's it. The rest of our people, the Lord has no delight in them whatsoever. Of course, all he has is hate.
Yeah, I was going to say, of course, because the elect are the only ones that are trying to do the will of the Most High to the best of their ability. We the only, we call us the hopeful elect, but whoever the elect is, they the ones that are serving the Lord in all truth, faith, and sincerity, man. Yep. Right? While the rest of the house of Israel is what? Just out here being niggas. And say out here being thugs and stuff, man.
Thugs and deep,
yeah. And our women want to have hot girl summers and shit. Right? The scripture say there should be no want to be out here being degenerates, but the elect said, "Nah, we don't want to live that type of lifestyle no more." Well, we're not calling ourselves the elect, but we call ourselves the hopeful elect. But whoever the elect may be, they turn away from whatever lifestyle they were living, right, and they turn back to their power.
All right, this is Baruch 2 and verse 26. In the house which is called by thy name, hast thou laid waste, as it is to be seen this day, for the wickedness of the house of Israel and the house of Judah. O Lord, our power, Yahweh Shah, thou hast dealt with us after all thy goodness, and according to all that great mercy of thine, as thou spakest by thy servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write the law before the children of Israel, saying, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. For I knew that they would not hearken, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivity they shall remember themselves. right? And we are in the land of our captivity, and you see the Most High has wakened brothers up, man. You see brothers, in the land of their captivity, pushing His word, man. All right, and, hey, man, it's through the grace and mercy of Yahweh Shah, man. All right, because hey, man, like the brothers were saying earlier, man, hey, we should have been done away with, man, a long time ago, man. But that's the mercy and the grace of Yahweh Shah, man.
Yeah, man. All right, that itself is enough for you to return to the Lord, man.
Yep.
Now when you come to this truth, bro, you supposed to come to this truth with your head down, like, damn, I did all this to my power. I'm sorry. You're supposed to be coming with a humble, I'm sorry type of attitude, man. Not a, what do you want, Lord? Because that's how 2/3 of our people is, man. You come to the Most High, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's asking, like he's begging you to, please, son, please come back. No, man. That was probably demanding you to come back. And if you don't want to come back, you're gonna die.
Right. When you come into when you truly understand, man, we fucked up, man.
Yeah, we
the ones
that
plain out
up.
just saying it, man. We really messed up, man. All right, we really messed up, man. When you have the only power, the best power there is, man. All right,
only power.
Yeah, when you have the only power, the best power there is, man. All right.
Yeah,
There is no other power.
Yeah.
See,
he made us his chosen people, man. Man, Jake, I tell you, I can't wait for the Most High. Unless you niggas on for real, man. You niggas on break for real, man. The way you treat the Most High, it's ridiculous, man. You deserve a mission.
$1,000.
200 million though.
And 100 of them, nigga get 100. Man, real though, man.
Right. Verse 31, and shall know that I am the Lord, their power, for I will give them heart and ears to hear. And that's the elect, man. All right, that's the elect. You know, the Most High is waking up his elect, man. All right, because hey, man, we're truly at the end of Esau's kingdom, man. All right, you see brothers throughout the globe, man. All right,
Waking up, man.
Waking up.
All professing themselves to be Israelites, man. And again, it ain't even just people that look like us. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Dark skin.
Yep.
Yeah, hey, God. Yeah. You got Israelites that like all the other nations waking up, man. That's so beautiful in itself, man.
I said the elect shall.
Colossians chapter 1, verse 12. Give thanks unto the Father, which hath made us meet to partakers of the inheritance of the saints in the light. Let's read it one more time. This is Colossians chapter 1, verse 12. Give thanks unto the Father, which hath made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in the light, who have delivered us from the power of darkness and have translated us into the kingdom of his Son, his dear Son, in whom we have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins. Now we're eternally grateful for that, man. We're eternally grateful for that, but are the 2/3 grateful for that? No. All right? Man, one even just passed by a car, they're laughing. He might want to put out. She probably knows what this. Maybe she knows what it's about. And she got, I guess, her grandmother's an Edom. But I can tell she was a so-called mixed G. Just laughing. See, it's just like a joke, man. Yeah. Just read the sign. It's a joke.
It's a joke.
But we expect that, man. Because the jokes at the end of the day gonna be
you
running to death. Yeah. That's gonna be funny to us. We running to death. That's gonna be real funny to us. After we, after the fear calms down a little bit, at the end of the day, we're gonna be laughing. It's gonna be funny to us. Like the Most High will be laughing. Jumping down to verse 12. If you continue in faith, grounded and settled, and be not moved away from the hope of the gospel which ye have heard, which preached to every creature which is under heaven. Therefore I, Paul, a minister, who rejoice in my suffering for you, and fill up that which is behind of the affliction of Mashiach in my flesh, for his body's sake, which is the church. For wherefore I am made manifested according to the disputations, like I was going to say that word, of Yahweh, which is given to me from you to fulfill the words of Yahweh, even the mystery which have been hid for ages and for generations, but now is made manifested unto his saints. Right, which the Lord gave his mysteries to who? The elect. All right, so those mysteries, which are the prophecies, have been given to his elect. And we're eternally grateful for that, man. We could have been out here taking the jab. We could have been out here doing all kind of crazy shit, man. Right. And we could have taken the jab and died of a heart attack or died from a blood clot. But the Lord,
what's up? Had mercy, man. All these niggas out there that took that shot and all that, the most high had no mercy on them, man. Even if you fell with it, the Lord had no mercy on them, man. The Lord basically had no mercy on them. Just like when the Lord allows them to take the microchip. They the Lord, that's the Lord not having mercy on them. When the Lord woke us up and basically told us what was coming, he did tell us what was coming, so we know how to avoid it. What the scripture we brought out earlier in 2nd Ezra, the commandments straightforward to do to avoid what? Punishment. If you take the Quran, you're gonna die, man, in the worst way. All right, you're gonna die in the worst way, which is the second death.
Like the brother said, though, man, we're eternally grateful, man, because we could have been one of those ones that trust in Egypt.
Yeah.
Or as we say, we went to them that trust into Egypt, man. Right? The shadow of Egypt shall be there. The shadow of Egypt shall be there shade.
Yeah, I running out by the bank account. We got shit, man.
Yeah, or bug out about a bank account, or bug out that the price of gas is increasing.
Yeah,
Getting
we
higher.
rejoice about that, man.
Yeah.
We're happy.
Honestly.
Even though it hurts your pocket, we happy, man.
Imagine, because at the end of the day, man, Esau's kingdom is falling. That's really what we're rejoicing in. The fact that this kingdom is falling, man.
Yep, the spirit is there.
Hey.
She passed by all.
That's it, man. You know, again, so we're rejoicing in the downfall of America by the great, man. Right? Because, you know, and also, man, Jacob's kingdom is uprising, man.
Right. It's like it, brother. They give us that clarification that our salvation is nearer than when we believe, man.
Hey, lift up
Alright.
your heads, man. This is the time to be rejoicing, for real, man. You know, stressing about America falling, man. Come on, you were so far new that you made America. You should be rejoicing like crazy.
Man, like the scripture said, rise ye in the park, but this is not your rest, man.
I'm gonna have my job next month. It's not. That ain't crossing my mind, man.
Honestly.
I could care less about that, man.
Hey, man, our mindset.
I pray the Lord keep that spirit on me, but honestly, I could care less about a job,
Yes.
man. Shit, man.
Right.
Honestly, man, because our mindset is in the heavens, man. You know, our focus is on the kingdom of heaven. That's why Scripture say how you're supposed to set your affection on things above. Like the brother said, man, you set your affection on things above, and I don't think it's gonna hurt, man. You know, you ain't gonna give a damn about no job, man. Am I gonna keep my job next? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna care about that, man. Like your mindset, your focus is gonna be on the kingdom of heaven, man. You're gonna be praying for fewer days, right? You're gonna be praying for the kingdom of heaven, right? That's what you're gonna be looking forward to, man. For the Heavenly Father to bring forth the destruction, right, and finally set His people up in their own land, and set us up in our own land. Shall I say? Yes.
Yeah. This is This is 2nd Ezra chapter 5. That's like I was 2nd Ezra chapter.
Like that. You think it's like that when America fall?
Not at all.
Yeah, that's like.
2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 12. Wherefore from those that remain from all these things which I have told thee shall escape and shall see my salvation in the end of your world. Right, in the end of the world, but whose world? Esau's world. All right. Of Esau's world. If we desperately can't wait to see the end of it. All right. That was it.
Yeah, like the brother said, man, we definitely can't wait to see the end of Esau's kingdom because we understand what's after this, man. We understand this is not the end all be all. You know, this ain't the last kingdom to ever be on the earth. After this, it's going to be nothing else. Nah, man, paradise is coming after this, man. Paradise.
Right.
It's like, go ahead,
That's
bro.
right. That's right. I'm just saying. That's right. Oh, I got it. No, go ahead, finish what you're saying.
Yeah, man. Real paradise, man. Not this make-believe paradise that Jake think he living. That's real. Make-believe paradise, man, that Jake is living. Jake think just because he could go to Miami and sleep with some of the baddest women, they be bad, but that still ain't no paradise, man.
It's not something I don't think it's
Go ahead.
The elders in Dallas, Elder Ariella, Elder Yashawama was going in about that. This nigga think just because you sleep with all type of women, you living good. We still like Elder Ariella said, we still in hell, man. That don't mean nothing, man. If you can sleep with a bunch of women or the baddest women, nigga, we still in hell.
And a lot of times, a lot of these baddest women got diseases.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got like 10 different bodies up in them. 10 different men's DNA up in them. That's what I said.
Diseases and body transformation, man.
That's
These
it.
women ain't real, man.
And a lot of them are fake too.
It's not like they're here. It's like they're not like they're appealing to rest to you. They're not
Not at all.
appealing. Right. All you do is really put more hell in yourself. I want to speak about dealing with women on that not expedient, which is not. I ain't nothing wrong if you want to do it, but
Not
at the end of the day, it's not expedient because all they're doing is just putting more hell.
That's it, man.
At the end of the day.
And then again, you know,
Oh, you wait.
I was gonna say, then again, man, you know, these women they be sleeping around with, you know, every what the hell did you say? Every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Yeah, every Tom, Dick, and Harry. It's like, yeah, we gotta work.
All right. This is 2 Peter 3, and I'll start at verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Beautiful. Listen, it's like, seeing then all these things shall be resolved. What manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? And we say it all the time. We go to that word conversation, basically like your mannerisms, your way of living, your conduct. So how should you be in these last days, man? Should you still have a mindset of I just want to party and bullshit like that nigga Big Small said, what you see where he at, right?
Another nigga said I just want to be an NIGGA.
Yeah,
where he at?
See where he at? They got early, man.
They got shot.
They got shot, yeah. They got shot.
Pushing that trash on our people.
Yeah.
All you want to do is party and bullshit, man. You see, that type of mindset brings forth death.
The truth is out there.
Yeah.
We was in New York.
Like, I feel like them niggas ain't know they was come on, man.
New York, yeah.
Them niggas knew they were Israelites, especially that nigga Tupac, man.
Yep.
Especially that.
Oh yeah, God, it's a video. The elder Yabo, the elder I'm gonna borrow. It showed Tupac was on the streets of New York while the elders that go back to One West.
Yeah.
They was preaching.
I mean, nigga, the Wu-Tang
People arguing
Clan,
with a nigga by the seat.
and the Wu-Tang Clan, they know they were Israelites. So put all these rappers in there, they were Israelites. Yeah, some of the, yeah, you're right. Some of the Wu-Tang, yeah.
Yeah, like Nas and them, they quoted books going back to Israel and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not funny, man.
Yeah, like you said.
They receive it.
Yeah, you see what they chose, man. They rather chose the riches of the world than the riches of the kingdom. The riches of the knowledge of the kingdom, shall I say.
Right. Verse 12, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Shemel Shah.
Looking for and hastening, right? That word hastening basically means you like, not necessarily rushing, but you like, man, I can't wait for it, man. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it, you know? So looking for, all right, looking for, that's another thing. Jake ain't looking for the kingdom, man. Jake looking for America to go back to being so-called normal. You know, Jake looking for, you know, again, to, you know, for America to go back being all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, to be healed. There we go. Perfect. They looking for America to be healed, man. We looking for America to be destroyed, man, and for it to continue to collapse.
If it go down, inflation go down, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
For real though. That's what we looking for, man.
It just raised interest rate to an all-time high, lower than whatever. I think I forgot the cities they did it. They ain't did that in years. Now it's gonna be harder to get loans. It's gonna be harder to get loans. It's gonna be harder to get certain credit. That's why people been surviving out here. Majority of people out here been surviving on credit cards and credit.
That's it, yeah.
They couldn't that shit off.
Man, America is collapsing, man, very quickly, right before our eyes, man. It's a very, like I told brothers in the chat, man, beautiful, man. It's beautiful what the Most High is doing. We bring it to you out for real.
Wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
That's what we're waiting for, man. Elements to be dissolved. It's like, what is it? The elements should be dissolved. Melt with fervent heat, kind. Yep. That's what we're looking for, man. That's what we're waiting for. Lord forbid that we be a part of that. You know, that's the only thing, man. We don't want to be in the mix of that, right? But we want it to happen.
Yeah, we want to be sitting standing on that sea of glass.
Yep. Hey, we're only without our should I behold the reward of the wicked. We want to see the reward of the wicked. Not
Spirit said hope on the hat.
yeah, that's what. Hey, man, that's what we got, man. We hope not to be a part of that destruction.
Nevertheless, it's like it, brother. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth.
And who is that we, man? The house of Israel. Most of it, man. Right? The house of Israel. Right? We look for new heavens and a new earth where it dwells. Where it dwells righteousness and the elect. Right? The elect are really the ones that are hastening for it. You got it, brother.
Look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Like, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent, that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless.
And hope for that mercy, man. Right? We hope for the Lord to deliver us. Right? And that we say found blameless.
Without spot and blameless.
Without spot and blameless. Yep.
No God.
No doubt.
God,
Forgiveness for your sins, the church back.
That's it.
We've all sinned, but the Lord's gonna forgive them.
that's the
If you're
elect.
part of the elect.
If you're part of the elect, yeah. We all got sins worthy of death. Like I said, if you're part of the elect, the Lord going to pardon us for our sins. As it says in Isaiah 55, the Lord shall have mercy upon you, shall abundantly pardon. That's what we want. We want to pardon for our sins. You know, it's like we behind bars and we waiting for, you know what I'm saying, waiting for the president to give us a pardon.
This 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 13. Go ye and ye shall receive, pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. I got one more if I can. This is jumping up to verse 8. Woe be unto thee, Assyria, thou hidest their unrighteousness in thee. O thou wicked people, remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, so remember, the scriptures say the things in the 4 times written for our learning, man. And the scriptures also say, through the terror of the Lord persuade men. So what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah was recorded in the scriptures. That was written for our learning. And any other nation out there, that was an example. The scriptures say what? Sodom and Gomorrah was made an example to those that should live ungodly. But America didn't get the message, didn't get the memo. Esau didn't get the memo. But again, he's an unbeliever, man. When you niggas out there, you should read that when the Lord gave the Sodom and Gomorrah and see what's going on in the world right now, and wake up and realize, that, look, the Lord did that to Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, back when he's going to do this, they're doing the same thing now. We here in America, they're doing the same thing to Sodom and Gomorrah.
Way worse.
It's about way worse, way worse. But the main point was the Lord said, pray for few days unto you, which is what we're doing. All right, they kind of switched off topic, but it's all good. But yeah, but remember what the Lord did to Sodom and Gomorrah, that back when his brothers was ready. Back when the brothers was ready. All right, by the elements melt with fervent heat. The Lord gonna do that again. Except by way of fire and brimstone, he's gonna do it by way of nuclear missiles. In the chariots.
Yep.
All right. So that was supposed to be. So what the Lord did to Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why the Lord said that. Remember what I did in that place? Y'all want the same thing? America's gonna get the same thing. Destroyed by fire. And that place is a wilderness to this day. That land of Sodom and Gomorrah, that land, that whole region which Esau has found, is still a desert to this day. Nothing grows there. The fruit, the scriptures say the fruit in wisdom of Solomon was fruit which never come to ripe. All right, that place is done, man. That's America. What I'm saying.
So like you quoted, man, how Sodom and Gomorrah was left as an example, as we said, an example, right? It was left as an example, right, to those that want to do the same thing.
Yeah, they should live on God.
They should live on God, yep. So America is following after that same vibration. What do you think will happen to America? The same type of judgment, but like the brother said, instead of fire and brimstone, it was missiles and that those laser beams from the chariots.
Place deserved.
Yeah. Got something. Revelation 18. It's on top of America, Babylon, and Great. It does deserve destruction.
All right, this is Revelation 18 and verse 1. If you want to start with verse 1.
119.
after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth is light. It's like lightning with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils.
And that's what we're waiting on for America, Babylon the Great to fall. Right? All the hell that we catch, right? All the pain that we feel and whatnot, right? We're ready to be at peace, man. We're ready to be in our paradise, in our kingdom. So again, we chanting for the downfall of America, Babylon the Great, which all you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans should be in that spirit.
And the hold of every foul spirit and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine and of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
Yeah, it's dealing with the deliverance.
And that ye receive not of her plagues, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Shah have remembered her iniquities.
The Heavenly Father gonna plague this bitch with fire, right? Thermonuclear fire. Lots of them.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her word.
Reward her even as she had rewarded you. You know, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, man, we suffer a whole lot upon the shores of America, Babylon the Great. Right? So the judgment that's coming to this place, man, is well deserved, man. Right? For everything that we have suffered on this place, man.
In the cup which she hath filled to her double, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her.
Yeah, she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. Yeah, these damn American people, man, they live great, man. Right? They live great off of our pain and suffering. They benefited greatly off of our pain and suffering.
Right, it's like, for she said in her heart, I see the queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow.
Yeah, and that's what these Babylonians think, man. That's what these Americans think, that ain't nothing gonna ever happen to America, right? But then America's gonna stand forever.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the pride of these people, man, thinking that ain't nothing gonna happen to them. But you're surely mistaken, right? Every father, he touch this bitch.
Every great empire has come to its end, man.
Yep.
And hey, what is America that is going to be exempt, man? It's not, man.
At all.
All right. The Most High is going to destroy this place. The only great empire that's going to exist and continue on fair is the kingdom of heaven, man.
Exactly.
All right.
Right. Jacob's kingdom. Right. Well, really Yahweh Shah's kingdom, which is Jacob's kingdom. It is Israel's kingdom.
I got the precept.
You got it, brother.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens and earth and shall remove. The heavens shall remove out of the place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in this day of his fierce anger. That's the destruction of Babylon. Because the earth is going, the Lord said the earth is going to shake. The whole earth is going to shake.
Real to and fro like a drunkard.
Yep. As it shall be in a chase, as a chase road, and the sheep that no man taketh up, they shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land. Verse 15, everyone that is bound shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto him shall fall by the sword. Jumping down to 19, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. China the Lord do that by way of fire. He destroyed the whole land. All right. Verse 20, and it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelled in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabians pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But the wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their horses, their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dance, and the owls shall dance there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and the dragons in their pleasant places. And the time is near to come, and the day should not be for long. Right, so like we've been speaking about, we see the financial system crashing and all that. This place ain't got what's going, man. Nobody get ready to go to the third world war. I know what happened with Ukraine just trying to take Putin out and bomb the embassy, bomb down, basically bomb down the White House. They promised retaliation for that. They said they're going to retaliate for that. And where did they get them suicide drones? They got it from there. They got it from NATO. All right. So they're promising retaliation, not only against Ukraine, but also against NATO. The NATO nations, the top one being America. America's been handing them all kind of money and weapons. All right, so third world war is coming, man. Like third world war quick.
Not a shadow of a doubt. Right? Like we said, that third world definitely is coming. Whether you like it or not.
Nothing nobody can do to stop it. Back to Revelation 15, verse 8. Therefore shall her place come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire.
And she shall utterly be burned with fire, man. And that's the end fate, right? Of this place known as America. Babylon the Great, that's the end fate. To be utterly burnt with fire. For all the wickedness that this place has pushed forth. For everything that the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American have suffered on the shores of America. Ultimately, the end fate of this place is fire.
Good riddance, man.
Good riddance.
Hey, our people have suffered enough, man. All right, suffered enough of pain and sorrow and wickedness, man. All right, it's time for a change, man. All right, time for a new heaven and a new earth, man. A new establishment, man. All right.
New leadership. That's it, new management. Yeah. You should be tired of living in this wicked, filthy ass place. You should be tired of being here.
Working 12, 10, 11 hours.
Man.
Shit, fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
Old, man. It's been old.
Yeah, you do that for 5 days and you get 2 days off.
Yeah.
You
You gotta do it for 60, 50 years, 20 years.
Yeah.
To retire and you're old and beat up. And now they don't even want to give you that. The retirement no more. They just cut that off. So people are looking forward to it, man. They're looking forward to it, man.
You're supposed to be able to enjoy life when you're young.
Yeah.
You can't, man. Like the brother said, I mean, you work 50 years, right? And then when you old, then you retire, man. Nah, man.
Most people don't even have nothing to show for it, man.
Yep. They ain't nothing but some bad credit. You know,
That's
shit.
it.
Yeah.
You can't save. You paying fucking these high-end bills.
Crazy.
You can't save. I got another precept.
Yeah, come on.
This is Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say a sword is sharpened, and also purpose. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter, and it's to purpose that which it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It condemneth the rod of and commendeth the rod of my son as in every tree, and he that hath given it to be furbished, that it may be hardened. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. With cry to Esau. All right. Verse 12. Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people, and it shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Tell by reason of the sword shall be upon my people, and smite them for upon thy thigh. Because it is a trial, and what if the sword can commend it, even the rod, and it should no more, saith the Lord. All right. So the point I really wanted to say: the sword is a sword is sharpened should then we make birth.
Yeah.
All right, we're in the time of nuclear war, man.
Yeah.
All right, so we're not in the time of making birth and having a good time. It's supposed to be on high alert right now. All right, like they had them test runs, them high like red alert or high alert. That's what your mindset should be in. That's a spirit. That's a lesson. Your mind should be on red alert or high alert. All right.
We in the last times, man. We're in the last days of the last days, man. We see this third world war brewing up. We see this financial system crashing. We ain't in the time of mirth all the time, man.
Yep.
We're in the time of awareness, being ready for this place to be destroyed, and setting up your mind for the prayer that the Most High put in the spirit, put in your mind to get ready for these perilous times to come. All right? That's all I know.
I'm gonna have a brother pull out something to back you up.
Like you said, Ecclesiastes 7:1. A good name is better than precious appointment, and the day of death than the day of one's birth. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting.
Too many of our people are in the house of feasting, man. They just want to party and bullshit. They just want to have fun. I just want to have fun. Man, this ain't the time to be having fun. Now it's the time to be getting right, man. Right? Because first and foremost, the doors of mercy are closing. That's one thing. Esau's finna come down with great wrath, right? War is finna pop off. Jacob's trouble could pop off at any moment, right? The MOTB is right around the corner. Now is not the time to have your mindset on a whole bunch of folly, man.
Right.
Now is the time to be in a serious have a serious mindset, man. To be in a serious state. There we go. Yeah, serious state of mind.
For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. And the living will lay it to his heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the contents, the heart is made better. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of murder.
In the house, it says in the house of the mourning. It says the heart of the mourning, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, and the heart of the fools is in the house of mirth. And again, man, too many Americans, they in the house of mirth, man. Yeah, man. They just want to have fun, as they say, man.
A lot of Jake got that YOLO mindset.
That's
man.
It, yeah.
And only live once. That's that Edomite doctrine.
Yeah.
One room told about memories, man. One killed the party. There ain't no positive coming. Right. Only positive coming is the kingdom. That's gonna come after the destruction.
And sometimes, man, Jake's so goddamn stupid. You'll hear Jake say, like, man, I know the end of the world is here, man, but I still want to have fun.
Yeah.
For real, man. Jake, I heard Jake say that, man.
Yeah.
You know, they know the end of the they know we at the end of the world, but they just want to have fun. All right, Jake. All right.
You gonna sit with the damn dance moves. Listen,
man, see those dance moves. Like the teeth of wild beasts.
right?
Oh, you gonna be dancing, all right? Dancing away from the beast.
Yeah.
You hear Raul, Raul. Yeah, that dance nigga devil. You hear that dance? If he yeah, he's ready to go wild, man. Hey, it's dark as hell. Hey, man, that's all you hear, man. Hey, man. Yeah, guys. That's it, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. So again, man, like the brother was saying, man, now it's the time. Now is not the time.
Why you have something like that?
I'm saying, man, you know, now is the time just to be getting right, man. It's simple as that, man. Now is not the time to be in the house of the house of mirth, man.
It's Ecclesiastes in the Bible, chapter 11, verse 7. Truly the light is sweet and a pleasant thing for the eyes behold the sun. But if a man live many years and rejoice in them, yet let him remember the days of darkness. For they shall be many, there shall be many, and all that cometh is vanity. Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth. Let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth, and walk in the ways of thy heart, and in the sight of thy eyes. But know thou that for all these things Yahweh will bring thee into judgment. Therefore remove sorrow from the heart, and put away evil from the flesh, for the childhood and youth of vanity. Right, so I'm young, I want to party, I want to have fun. That's vanity, man.
Yeah,
especially in these times, man. But you got this, it's so ass backwards here. This niggas that's 22 years old running around talking about I'm a kid. You a grown man, fucking man, dog. You been a man since, I tell you, been a man for 12 years old. One of the Apostle Paul said, he said, when I was a child, I was a childish thing. But that's a child shows that a child is running this kingdom. Because niggas running around 25, 26 years old talking about I'm still a baby, I'm still a child. Bro, you a grown man, bro. You're not a child, man. I'm still a kid. No, you ain't. You a grown man. Been on the earth 26 years, nigga. Yeah, you talking about, man, right?
Yeah,
I'm 20 years now. I'm a kid. I'm right up with a child, man. You're right. You are a child. Your mom said you instead of a fucking child, man. You are you niggas gonna die. That's why the Lord said, have fun in your youth and all that, but remember judgment's coming. I want to party and have fun, but the Lord said, cool, but remember judgment's coming. All right, and when that judgment coming, they gonna be that nuts.
You even got 40, 50-year-olds of that type of
They're running around talking about
mindset,
they young, man. What, man? I want to have fun and live my man.
Crazy, yeah.
That shit really good. That shit really good, man. You niggas are fucking crazy, man. For real, man. Yeah. Off your rocker, man.
He's off your rocker, God.
And that's why the Most High was gonna kill you people, two-thirds of our people, man.
Yeah, because you would rather be in the house of mirth. You would rather go to the house of mirth than you would rather be in the house of mirth than the house of mourning, man. You don't want to take nothing serious. And that's another thing. Jay just want to play games all the goddamn time, man.
Yeah.
The time for playing games is done, man. You still want to play games, all right.
Play games and die.
Yeah, play games and die. Yeah. What was that? That was Jeremiah.
Right, it's red.
Yeah, no, when I speak, when I was a child, I speak.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, I got you.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I read it. Yeah, First Corinthians 13, verse 11. It says, when I was a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Sorry.
Hey, now it's man. Now it's time to put away all the childish things, man. Because we're coming to some very serious dark times. Just real quick, brother, pull out 2 Timothy 3rd chapter. You already know what it says. And, we're coming to some very heavy, dark, dangerous times, man.
All right, this is 2 Timothy 3:1. This note also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
In the last days, perilous times shall come. That word perilous, right? You see, hey, the time of Jacob's trouble is going to be a very, very heavy time. And we really can't tell you exactly how it's going to go down, but anything that you can imagine it. As far as terror and evil, right? Imagine it. That's what's going to happen, man.
2 Timothy 15 chapter and 16 is a good example. It's going to be, man, as brother said, you really can't, what's going to be going on, man, in the next level.
Yeah, man.
I mean, 2 Timothy 15, the chapter does its justice now. It gives you a good description. 15 to 16, but it's going to, man,
But like Daniel says, it's gonna be a day never before seen. So hey man, you know it's gonna be full on chaos, man.
especially for people here in America.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers ain't never seen nothing, man. You think a ghetto was bad or something like that, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Right, son. And that also lets you know, man, you don't know what the Most High has in store for that day, man.
That's why,
All right.
hey, like how me and the brother did the lesson, man. The best thing to do is to serve the Lord. The best thing to do, man, in these times, especially in these times, just return back to your power. Because again, man, the things that are about to befall the earth is some very evil, very heavy, dangerous things.
You niggas fight over niggas on the block trying to hustle. You ain't never been in a situation where everybody on the block is home.
All right.
Yes.
That's what the shit. That's why the 2 15 say spoiling one another because of the lack of bread. Of the great tribulation. All right? So that's why the Lord, that's why,
Yeah, I was going to say, invitation.
so that's why, the Lord said that great tribulation spoiling one another is more than the lack of bread. The great tribulation. All right? That's why the Lord said that. So again, these people, people now kill for money and tennis shoes. But wait till people start killing and coming after each other because they're hungry.
Yeah.
That's when shit really gets ugly now.
You will be able to call it no.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yep. When you got, let's say a lot of you women, when you got convicted rapists taking down your dope, you can't call Esau Edom. That's when you realize. That's when reality gonna set in.
Slap you in the face.
Yeah, slap you on your face, man. You will realize you FUCKED fuck. There it is.
Verse 2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents.
Yeah, they said men should be lovers of their own selves, man. Right?
Proud.
Yeah,
Pride.
proud.
Pride. All the time.
What do you got proud? What do you got pride about, man? Especially so-called Negro Latino Native Americans, especially women out there. What the fuck are you proud about?
Right. You don't have nothing to be proud about, man. This is the only thing to be proud about right here, man. All right, knowing, coming back to this Lord's law, statutes, and commandments, and knowing who you are,
Yeah,
man.
man, scripture says, if any man glory that he know me.
Yep.
I'm just paraphrasing.
It's like disobedient to parents, unthankful,
Unthankful, yeah.
unholy,
Unholy. Yeah.
without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, impotent, fierce, despisers of those that are good.
Yeah, as far as those that are good. If you are despise what is good, which is us, basically, you know, or really the words of the Most High, but, you know, the Heavenly Father got his men preaching it.
Yep.
Despise us.
Yeah, like that guy in the video we showed that comic book. They had to despise really good, man. Yeah, really weird, man.
That's weird. That's female energy. That's
You taking time out your day just
no, bro. That's like that's woman energy, man. That's female energy for real, man.
Trip street, wasting time. We got to do the highway.
right. Traitors,
Your fault, Josh.
traitors, heady,
Traitors. Two-thirds of our people are traitors. Traitors are who? The Most High. Y'all about to be on shot.
Turn it back on.
head,
Traitors, nigga. You and your family are fucking traitors. Man, I want to.
heady, high-minded, lovers,
petty and high-minded, man. Niggas definitely high-minded.
Yeah.
I can't come out here, man. Cause people won't see me. Niggas high-minded, man. We high-minded, man. Niggas tell niggas, oh, I believe what you said, but I can't go out there, man. I just can't go out there. Niggas high-minded, man. Niggas too good to
I
do
was
this
just saying, yeah.
that basically saying you too good for the Most High, man.
Man, you got, man. Whew, I never. Will never, man. That's what proof is true. That's all.
Yeah, you niggas gonna God, man.
How can you say you too good for the Most High, man?
You got like messed up, man.
But that's Jake, man.
Man, you say you too good for the Most High when your Heavenly Father's the only one that's going to give you protection in these days to come. But you ain't too good for to want to receive protection, all right? You want for the Heavenly Father to protect you when all hell breaks loose, but you don't want to come serve Him.
Right.
For that protection.
So that ain't what's like.
For that protection.
Yeah,
We're
work,
working for that.
yeah, working for that protection. That's it.
One thing we're working for. Yeah, protection.
Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh Shemel Shah.
Love is a pleasure more than love is a how about Shemel Shah. They want to please their flesh instead of, or they want to walk after their flesh instead of walking after the spirit.
Yeah, this big booty girl down the street gave me a number. I know she got a boyfriend, but I'm gonna go hit it anyway.
Yeah.
That's doing your own pleasure.
Right.
Instead of trying to please the Most High. Tell that woman to keep walking.
Honestly.
So you try to punch the whole
Yeah, man.
Yeah, curse, they didn't curse her out, man. You don't say nothing, just keep walking.
Just keep, yeah, man.
We need to give her the top. They don't even talk to her.
Really, you go to talk to her, you say she got a man, like I said, oh, you have a good day then, Chris. But nah, can we be friends? Niggas like that. Can we still be friends? Yeah.
Not my face.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you got that show. I don't use that shit. Facebook, yeah. So follow you on Facebook, you Facebook friend. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. Like all the pictures, you go around, then eventually what happens? You go to her house.
That's it.
You commit adultery. That's lovers of them. That's seeking to do their own pleasure instead of pleasing the Most High. Eat pork and shit like that. My dog got a strip going, a crowd going this weekend. He told me I can go, but I know I'm supposed to eat there, but I'm gonna go anyway. Season to do your own pleasure instead of trying to please the Most High. You gotta watch that.
Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof.
Right. Scripture say, damn, I'm not gonna say it not that quick. They have a zeal of the Most High, but not a form of knowledge. All right, read that part again, bro.
It's like verse 5. Having a form of godliness.
Right, a form of godliness. I read the Bible and all that. Well, Christianity is believing the Bible and all that. That's a form of godliness.
But denying the power thereof.
Right, you're supposed to stop abort, stop supposed to celebrate Christmas, stop smoking, stop doing being adultery, stop being a homosexual. You're supposed to stop doing all that. All right.
From such,
Read that part again, bro.
it's like verse 5 again. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof.
Right, but denying the power thereof. The Most High tells us to do stuff, but you deny it. All right. So I'm a Christian. I believe in the Bible and all that. But then when it comes down to doing what the Bible says, you deny it. You don't want to do it. All right.
From such turn away.
Right, that's what you do. You turn away, you turn your back on the Lord. All right? And that's why I get what you said that you niggas are going to die. The 2/3 of the people on this side are going to die, perish in their sins, man.
For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, laid away with divers lusts.
Yeah, and that silly women, man. Look, there's a lot of silly women. See, there's a lot of bullshit going on. There's a lot of bullshit out here going on. All right? Silly women also with philosophy, man. For them stupid ass doctrines and stuff people follow with religions and shit. But also these women out here fucking stupid.
Yeah, all idiotic.
All right, but the scriptures also compare wisdom to a woman. Silly women out of these silly doctrines, stupid ass doctrines and shit out here. All right, get all people to follow. That's what they're gonna do. All right.
I had something real quick. This is the book of Baruch, the first chapter, the 21st verse. It says, nevertheless, we have not hearkened unto the voice of the Lord our power, according to all the words of the prophets, whom he sent unto us. But every man followed the imagination of his own wicked heart to serve. Yeah. It's good. Words of the Lord. But every man followed the imagination of his own wicked heart.
Right, doing what they want to do, man. They don't want to. Well, Saturday, I gotta come out here. It's Saturday, I gotta come out here. I'd rather go do something with my wife. It's like the way they all imagine wickedness in their own heart, man. Doing what pleases their flesh.
Yeah.
All right, I'd rather go do this than be out here. We got an attitude about being out here. You know what I'm saying? The greatest job on the planet. You niggas are disrespecting it, man.
Yeah, man. Cause like you said, you would rather go do something that really don't fucking freaking matter at the end of the day.
Yeah, your profit, you no way. You got no way it's gonna add on to your salvation, man.
It's really harming. To be honest, being wicked, you know. Like the brother said, was it a crab boil?
Yeah.
You'd rather go to a crab boil than come out here to serve the Lord, man. Come on.
Or I'd rather go hang out with my wife instead of coming out here.
I'd rather go hang out with you.
I gotta go take my wife out. It's still dumb shit, man.
Yeah, a nigga like that, man, that put his woman first.
Look at Johnny.
She gonna be the first one dip on your ass when all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
Put a woman's first. Look at Johnny. Look how that went down here. Now he on the corner smoking crack. I don't know.
Baruch 1 again, verse 22, it says, every man followed the imagination of his own wicked heart to serve strange gods and to do evil in the sight of the Lord our power.
Right, do evil in the sight of the Lord our power. That's what our people are doing, evil. All right? Every day our people are doing. Every day they're doing something. Every single day they're doing something.
And the thing about it, you got the word going out forth, and they didn't considering their wicked ways, man. They ain't like Jake. Walk, you know, so he can say, living the lifestyle of sin, and he cross the camp like, damn, I've been wicked all along. Let me change. Nah, it's Jake. He knows that we are that prophets are out, and he knows the word of the prophets are forth. We still continue to be wicked. Sure, they really don't care about the word of the Lord
At all,
man. And again, they would rather, as a spirit had pulled out, but we the first chapter, they want to fall after the imagination of their own wicked heart. Right? It's like how the spirit I'm had to put their brother Genesis 6 chapter, man. Right? Because this ain't nothing new, man. The same things that the people are doing now, they were doing in the times of Noah. As scripture say, as in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank,
giving into marriage.
In other words, they were just bullshit.
See, brothers, it's rap.
Right, this is Genesis 6 and verse 5. And Yahweh Shah saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
It's the same times as now, man. Or it's the same thing, right? People doing the same thing, all right? Every imagination of man is to do evil, only evil continually. They don't want to serve the Lord. They just want to fulfill the lust of the flesh. Everybody say they want to go to a crowd party, right? They want to go out with their woman, right? So they want to do some other type of abominable wickedness.
Something that don't matter.
Or something that don't matter. They want to play
matters compared to
Right.
folks doing the work.
Yeah, they'd rather play 2K all day, play fucking video games all day. Real.
And it repented the Lord that he made man on the earth. And it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air. For it repented me that I made them.
Yeah, man. Look at that 2/3 out there, man. You don't want to serve the Lord, man. You just want to again fulfill the lust of the flesh. And there's a judgment for that, but there's a reward for it. And the reward is judgment. Judgment. As it says in Revelation 22, right, verse 12, Yahushua is coming back to give every man according as his work shall be. So if you was out here living a wicked lifestyle, what you think the reward gonna be? Wicked man's reward. Wicked man's reward. Yeah. If you was out here, living a righteous lifestyle to the best of your ability, serving the Lord in truth, faith, and sincere truth. Faith and sincerity. You got a lot of people, yeah, you call upon the name of Yahweh Shah, but are you doing it in truth and sincerity? Or are you doing it for filthy lucrative sake? Right? Are you doing it out of envy and strife? Clout?
Some type of fame or notoriety.
Yeah, some type of fame or notoriety, or for money.
English will be able to see.
Yeah, 50 looking sake. Yeah. Right? Again, like scripture say, man, Yahushua is coming back to give every man according as his work shall be. That's why the best thing for you to do, man, just serve the Lord, man, in truth and sincerity. But we know not everybody gonna do that because not everybody got that spirit on them. Right? The scripture talking about how we have received, I think that's 1 Corinthians, the second chapter. How we have not received the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of the Most High. So, Lord's word, man, we other brothers, man, that are out here, man, we continue with this doctrine, continue with this truth, man. Right? We're there to the end.
I understand there's nowhere else to turn, man.
Yeah. Right. You think a nigga like that want to repent?
You go to the left or to the right, man, it's death, man. All right, so straight and narrow is man.
That was it? All right, real quick. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13, verse 1. Surely vain are all men by nature who are ignorant of Yahweh, and cannot out of his great things that are seen, nor him that is neither by considering the works that they acknowledge the work master. Right? So like the scripture say, ignorant of all people. It's like when you get vain are all men by nature who are ignorant of Yahweh. Which ignorant means, when you're ignorant of something, it means a lack of understanding. All right, which a lot of why people are in the category of a lack of understanding. You really don't know the Most High, man. All right, at all. Because if you did, you would accept it. So emotional, you would get down with the truth, but you're not. But you won't. Why? Because you're ignorant of Yahweh Shah. Which it means, again, the word ignorant just means a lack of understanding. So you niggas don't understand the Most High. You really don't understand. Now, nobody really has an understanding of the Most High, but the Lord said his ways are not our ways. All right, but we understand him way more and accept his will way more than you niggas. He's the murder killer, so you say the poor killer, the victim alive. No, the devil kills people. And then you say the Most High, the devil works for the Most High. That doesn't make no sense.
Right.
All right? Or the Most High will destroy America, or so on and so forth, man. We understand that. But our people, the majority of our people are ignorant of Yahweh Shah.
Another reason that scripture say, because the gods of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not. So, who was the God of this world? Obviously, we saw these so-called white men. A lot of our people, they trust them. It's crazy. They would rather trust into the arch enemy, the same one that put continuous hell on them, and still is to this day. They'd rather trust him. They'd rather trust him than trust their power.
Yeah, right. Them niggas like that.
Yeah.
Old guys,
They're
you
rather.
know what, boy, man. Old niggas. Most times gonna get rid of you, man. 20 years old, but now you know how to. You're that generation. It's just what, like the Lord said, you can't put one and one. They round my shit in the head. They're like Lord. It's just, most times just gonna eliminate you.
Again, man, they're right about on the Esau Edom, man. But yeah, I quoted it earlier, man. Isaiah 30 or Isaiah 31. Both of them are good. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. All right, trust in security. Shadow of Egypt shall be their shame and confusion. Roughly paraphrase. You want to continue trusting into this spiritual Egypt, right? It's gonna be your downfall. It's gonna be to your history, your own demise.
I'm sorry.
I'm bringing up Micah 2:10. All right, this is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It's like it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Yeah,
Right, man. And hey, man, arise ye and depart, because this is not our rest, man. This is the land of our captivity, man. What, like the brother said, man, what is left here, man? All right. Your best bet, man, is to get right, man. With how about you know shot, man, while you can, man.
the only thing that's left is death.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's really left for us, man. Because what the job, you got stores shutting down left and right.
Yeah.
So it ain't like you can stay, try to, get a better job or whatever. You got stores shutting down left and right. The economy is collapsing. Inflation is going up, right? Personal thing is going up. So who's left here? Well, you just want to. What Jake say? They just want to. Yeah, it's not gonna get better. What you about to bring up? I was gonna say, Jake Mon said they just want to get money and help women.
All right, real quick, we do. This is Sirach chapter 21, verse 1. My son, as thou sinned, do so no more. But ask pardon for thy former sins. Flee from sin from the face of the serpent. For if thou comest too near it, it will bite thee. The teeth thereof are the teeth of a lion, slaying the souls of men. All iniquity is a two-edged sword, and the wound thereof cannot be healed. To terrify and to do wrong with wasting riches in the house of the proud man shall be made desolate. He's the proud man Esau. So why are you niggas trusting in this place? The Lord said the proud man's house, which is the so-called white man, shall be desolate, which is his rulership, his kingdom. It's going to be desolate. So why are you putting your faith and hope in this place? Most sides say he's about to make it desolate. And the Lord said that if you sin, turn from your sins. Don't continue in sin because you will doubt. Right? That was all
I got something real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah 51, verse 9. I'm going to start at verse 8. I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. But this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense.
Get rid of this place. That's why you gotta take your mind spiritually out of this place, man. Get ready to get the hell out of here. Be ready to lose. And you're gonna lose, man. Again, you started with the elders and brothers bringing them down, saying all the time, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose everything, man. You gotta be prepared for it.
Hey, man, that's why scripture says that we talk about letting go of these mortal thoughts.
Cast the burdens.
Yeah, cast away the burdens. Yeah, cast away the burdens.
The Lord said, whosoever seeks to save his life shall lose it. All right, so if you looking to continue in this place, you will die, man.
Scripture also talk about being pilgrims upon the earth. See, a pilgrim doesn't have no permanent resting place. Yeah, it's just moving. know, at any point in time, when you're ready to get up and move, that's kind of mindset you got to be in. That's why, you know, the brother pulled out Micah 2:10 about arising in the park in this place, man. You can't be acclimated, and the elders say it all the time, man. You can't be acclimated, right? You can't hold stock, right, into anything that you have in this world, whether it be your children, right, whether it be your woman, whether it be your car, your house, whatever, your guns or whatever. You gotta let go of all this. You gotta be ready to give up all this. Your job. So you gotta be ready to give up all of this, man.
You gotta be in that mindset of Job. Praise the Lord. Hey, man. Worship the Lord, man. Lord. All that, man.
Or the mindset of Lot.
Yeah.
Because Lot had a lot of possessions, right? Lot didn't look back. Lot said, freak that. I'm
out of here, man.
But what did his woman do?
She looked back, man.
Unbelievable soul.
Man. But again, Lot had lots of possessions. But again, man, Lot, he obviously, as you can see, he was ready to give it up. Or he gave it up. It's like Jeremiah 50. It's like
He counted as dung.
yeah.
Paul said he counted everything as dung to give you a shot.
Yeah, that's it.
That was you talking about all the wisdom and things you learned. That mind, we count his whole life. His whole life is dung.
All right, verse 7, it says, Babylon had been a golden cup. All right, let me read it. Okay, it said, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hands that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Now for her, take balm for her pain, and so she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth into heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. So, yeah, that's what you say, man. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, right? That's what the mindset we got to be in, man. Again, quickly ready to give up things that we own on this side, which we really don't own anything on this side, man. We don't own nothing. Not even your children, not even your woman. Right. More than likely, whatever woman you got, she already been with 10, 13 different men. You know what I'm saying? None of this, we don't own nothing in this thing. So it shouldn't be, you shouldn't have an issue giving it up. It don't belong to you anyways, it ain't like you own it anyways. So, where's that? Anything else you want to say? Any final words?
What was it said about?
Like brother said, man, Lord's willing to edify. So with that, all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim, Rakakwadash. I want to give double shalom. I want to give double honor salutations to the head elders and apostles of Great Millstone. We want to say peace, blessing, and salutation to the hopeful elect. All right, shalom.
Shalom.
Bible ball.
Bible ball. Right, what you said, Shalom?
Yeah, he said shalom.
But bunch of people.
Yeah.